There they are, a couple of them. Yeah, trying to stay out of the heat. Today I gotta take this grass clippings and spread it out around the lemongrass to help control the weeds and to retain moisture. Anyway, I got another pile to pick up there by the road, but I'll work on this later. I think I'm going to wait until the afternoon. That's what I did yesterday. I waited till the afternoon, late afternoon, when this is in shade. Yeah, I think I'll do the same thing today. I'm in no hurry. It's around noon right now. Yeah, it looks like I got some apples. I'm going to pick a few apples, see if the ones I can reach anyway. Those apples don't get very big. They're almost like a crab apple or something, but they're real small. But they're tasty. Yeah, I grew that apple from, it's like the only tree I got left that I grew from seed. Yeah, there's one by the pond too that had some yellow apples. But the original apple that I got the seeds from, they were nice. They were nice apples. But these are still smaller. Anyway, let's go pick a few. Yeah, it's hot. Oh, I know I forgot to do something. I gotta cut that thistle down. It's blooming. Maybe I should wait. Butterflies are eating on it. Yeah, I'll do it later. I don't want to deprive them from food. Yeah, they're not very big, but they're tasty. They taste good. Yeah, they're not very big. And that's the only ones I can reach from the ground. Yeah, kind of wormy too. So the ones I don't, whatever falls on the ground, I'm going to feed to the cattle. They like them. Actually, I don't have to do that. They'll eat them themselves because they can come around to this side. One year, there were so many that fell, and before I put the cattle in there around that tree, I would see deer come and eat them once in a while. But now that the cattle come in, the cattle clean them up. Yeah, I'll work on this later this afternoon. I'll wait till the garden's in shade. I don't want to get hot if I don't have to. Hi, kitties. Get used to my voice. Yeah, I'm not going to reach in and grab you. I don't want to scare you yet. I want you to come to me. Yeah. They're going to be roaming around pretty soon. Yeah. Yeah, aren't you? I'll let you come to me. Uh-huh. I'm just glad the mama didn't move you yet. You hang in there. As you get older, you'll start walking around better. You're not very good at walking yet, are you? Okay, cat. Cats. Your mama's eating her cat food. Okay. Just get used to seeing me. Okay? And hear my voice. Ming. Ming, that's how I call you. Ming, Ming. Mm-hmm. It's not too hot under there. You're in the shade. Uh-huh. I'm shaky. Catch you later, catties. Here's my cat. But that gray cat came back. Yeah, here's my kitty. Here's my kitty, and there's the other kitty. Came up to keep her company. So she's not alone. Plus he's got her 2 kittens now. Yeah. Yeah, that one's a lot tamer than it was before. They'd always run away. Yeah, other cats still do too. There's about 2 or 3 other cats that come up here. A yellow one, this one. There's like a 2-tone cat, like a gray and brown. Let's see. I think there was another one too, but I know at least 2 other ones, yellow and 2-tone, and this one. So there's three that I can remember. I think there might be another one, but those 3 for sure. But this is the only one that got tame. Didn't you, boy or girl, whatever you are? Plus my kitty. Yeah, I like having cats around more than dogs. Dogs make noise. And they dig big holes too. And dogs eat more. Plus, the reason I like cats because they keep the mice under control. Even though I feed them, they still eat the mice around the house. And that's the main reason. Okay, well, I'm just glad. I hope he gets tamer. I think it's a boy, but I'm not sure. I can never get close enough to find out. But I'm guessing it's a boy since there's a female here. And he's probably the papa of her kittens. That's my guess, since they look like him. Okay, that's all for now. 92 at 3 p.m. But it's cloudy now. Well, I came out to see if the garden's in the shade, and it's cloudy. So I don't know if it's shady or not from the tree. But I'll wait till the sun. But there are not that many clouds out, so sun will be back. I'll come out later, check again. Yeah, it's a little cloudy. Okay, sun's starting to come back now. Yeah, the shade of the tree didn't quite reach here. Now the sun came out again. The shade only reached the corner there. So actually the wheelbarrow would be in the shade once I park it there. But I'll wait till the rest of it's in the shade too. Another hour, maybe around 4 o'clock I'll go out. Or even 5. It won't take long to finish this job. Kittens are asleep. She was in here just a few minutes ago. Well, I got the first load unloaded. I haven't smoothed it out or scattered it correctly yet, because I got to get the other load and fill in that corner and that corner. But I got everything spread around the plants. A little bit more grass to pick up. I'll be back. So before I head up to the other side to pick up that last bit of grass, I'm going to do something down here first. The hose laid down here on the ground. Goes out that way. I think it goes out to the corner too, and then I think it ends over there. It goes down. Let's see. It goes down. I forget how it worked now. Pretty sure it ends over there. I'll find out. But anyway, I got some hose laid here. It also runs up that way because this is the same hose I would use to the barn if I have to water the cattle at the barn when they're locked up. But right now I'm going to use it for the garden. And it has to go across here. I've always been meaning to dig a trench through here with a pipe where I can slide that. I can put this hose here underneath, buried under the road, so I can pull it out in and out whenever I need to. But I haven't done that yet, so I got to unhook it when I need to drive through here. So I just leave it unhooked until I need it. I'm going to take that hose and hook it to this one, but for now I'm just going to leave it on the gate. So it looks like the bull, white bull, and the youngest cow is up there. He's still following her around. I think she's in heat. I'm hoping she gets bred eventually. The other two also. But okay, the end of the hose is down there, I think. So I'm going to drag it back up here to hook it to that hose over there. Yeah, we'll see how that works out. Oh, this is something I don't understand. I got two ends of the hose here. Guess I got to take them both up there. That one hooks to the hose by the gate, on the other side of the gate, and I think, I'm not sure anymore. Guess I'll find out. Remember right. The reason I got the hoses drug down here, because it's downhill, and I wanted to make sure all the water is drained out of it, so the water don't freeze in the wintertime. I think that's why I drug them down here. I got the hose fed up onto the gate, so if I ever open the gate, I could just disconnect the hose there and then swing it open. Yeah. Yeah. Looks like I have an extra hose here, and the extra hose is probably the one that goes up to the barn, because this hose goes up the hill a little bit to there and then comes back down. Yeah, but if I need the hose at the thing, so I got one of them hooked up. I'm thinking it's the one with the nozzle on it. The other one I probably didn't need. And if I don't need it, I'll drag it back down around there again. But after I get done getting the grass in the wheelbarrow up there on the west side, I'll turn my faucet is over on the other side of the house. So, and that hose there, that goes around the house to the front. Okay, let's go get some grass. Oh, even though it's cloudy and there's no direct sunlight, oh, sure is hot and humid. Yeah, I think the sun's up in there somewhere. Yeah. Even without the sun, it's hot. And I'm sweating up a storm. Oh, it's already 5 p.m. I wouldn't think it would be hot, but it is. And I also just remembered I left my cooler. Well, it's not really a cooler. I don't have no lid on it. But my water bottles, I left them out yesterday. Forgot to bring them in the house. But at least I got some water there. It's probably hot. Well, that's a little pile of grass. It won't amount to much, but it should be enough to cover up the rest of that manure that I put in there yesterday. Yeah, and after this grass grows back, I might be able to cut it again. Yeah, but I don't know. I was looking at the forecast this morning. Yeah. Forecast doesn't show any rain for at least a week, maybe more, maybe almost 2 weeks. And the chance of rain is only like 30–40%. So it's going to be a while for it. We might get some rain, but I can always hope we get some before that. But it's August, so August is usually dry. Okay, let's load her up. Okay, time to load it up. I raked it up first, and it's not very much, but it's better than nothing. Let's head back to the garden. I also left the pear that I took a bite out of yesterday. Yeah, it tastes pretty good, but it still wasn't quite ripe. I'm headed back down to the garden now. So the cattle are down there eating grass again. Since it's cooler, guess the sun is blocked by the sun. The sun. What did I say? The sun is blocked by the clouds. I can't even talk. Anyway, that's where I'm headed to finish up that work there. Add some more grass. Okay, just gotta put half of that over there, and the other half over there, and then I'll spread it out. Okay, it's done. Now I gotta water. I turned the water on before I came back down here. Let's see if the hoses still work. Okay, lemongrass is watered, and I watered down all the grass to make it tighter. Try to keep the weeds from growing. Oh, I didn't water that. I guess I'll water that too. I forgot. Well, bulls down there eating the grass on the side of the pond. There's the cows over here somewhere too. And I watered this. The main areas to water was right in here, in this corner. That's where I dumped garbage, and that's where the tomato plant grew, right about here. And over time, it spread out. It grew out all the way over to there, the ones with the yellow blossoms on them. Came out over here. I cut some of that off already, and it grew out over here. So it spread out along there. If anything took root, I don't know, but it could have. But if it touches the ground, I think tomatoes grow another root where the vine touches the ground. I guess you call it vine, tomato vine. Yeah, because I said vine ripened, yeah. Okay, and then I watered the area here because I got some volunteer papaya growing in there too. They're not going to do nothing, but it's nice to see them. Next year I'll try to plant them ahead of time, and so I can get it planted early. I'm going to have it in my garden this year. I'm not going to plant that now in the back, but I do plan to get the rest of that manure, some more manure out of the barn, and fill those boxes up for next year. And if I get some more grass, I got some grass clippings from last year, yeah, because I was cutting this all year last year, yeah, because the cattle weren't up here last year, so I was keeping that cut, and I raked it up and took a whole lot of grass clippings. They're old now, but they'll still work, and they're dry. They'll still do the same purpose. Like I said, I'm not going to grow nothing back there, but I want to get it ready for next year, because maybe next year I'll plant something. Yeah, I'll fill those boxes up too with manure. That's the manure from the year before when I put manure in there, and I had something growing in there last year. But this year, I just didn't feel like it, I guess. I sprayed it a couple times to keep the weeds down, and they're still coming back. But I did plant some sweet potatoes just for show, just to have something growing, and the lemongrass, because I need that for drying in the wintertime. And hopefully I'll have some survivors next year. Hopefully. So I got to grow them in the house during the wintertime to make them survive. That's all I can say about the garden. But I will fill them up with manure from the barn, and then I'm going to cover it up with grass clippings too. Oh, there's all the cattle. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm tired. Okay. Well, I think that's it for today. I'm sweating a lot. I hear a cardinal. Time to go back in the house and cool off. I almost forgot. I gotta turn the water off on the other side of the house. Oh, it's 6 p.m. already. Cattle are comfortable eating in the shade. Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was any grass underneath all those weeds until I ran my lawnmower through there, and I saw a lot of grass growing underneath those leaves, or the weeds. I think they're nibbling on the weeds too, but they like the grass better. Okay. I'm still thinking about cutting the rest of it like this, either with the lawnmower or with the bush hog. I'm not sure which one I'll use, but I'm going to wait a while. I'm going to let that to grow up a little bit first, because if I cut it all, there won't be much to eat because it's cut too short. The bush hog, I don't think will cut it as short, but I'll cut it in sections. Section here, section there, yeah, and then I'll let the cut part grow back a little bit before I cut another section. By the time I get them all cut, it'll be fall. It'll be time to feed them hay. There's the sun at 6 p.m. on August 7, 2025. All the mole runs in there. Must be something in there that the moles want to eat, insects. Yeah, I always thought, and when I was young, that because when the moles in the garden, they would mole run and then the plant would die. I don't know if my dad knew it or not, but I always thought the moles were killing the plants. But I found out later that the moles might dig the holes and expose the plant roots to air, but it's the mice who come along the runs and eat the roots. The moles are looking for insects. Yeah, that's what moles do. So there must have been a lot of insects in through here. Yeah. And I don't know, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll burn that and the other brush pile over where I got these from. There's a couple brush piles over there. I'll burn them, and then I'll burn this. Because once I start burning this, I want to keep an eye on it. I don't think it's going to spread anywhere, but I just want to make sure. Just give me something to do tomorrow. And when this dry weather coming up, it's already dry, but it'll get even drier later. Because I said there was hardly any chance for rain for the next 2 weeks. Unless that forecast changes. I turned the water off, so I'm good. Okay. I gotta go back in the house, clean up, stay cool. Oh, that's it for today. I'm done. Well, it's almost 8 p.m. and there's no visible sunset tonight. Yeah, too many clouds. Well, that's it then. That's all, folks.